And lastly, Bernard, thank you so much for your time, the morning after the fight. And you've given us some great, honest thoughts as always. Ryan Garcia, he fought well. He was for a round and a half and was in control of the fight early on. Then he gets dropped, got himself back into the fight around the sixth round. And then the stoppage happened, but he performed well. Where do you want to see him go from here? What's the next big fight? Is it maybe Teofimo Lopez at 140, like you and Oscar have discussed in the past a little bit with Bob Arum? If Teofimo could get past Josh Taylor, and what's he got to improve on to reach his potential?
First, I would want Ryan not to take anything away from his natural growth as a young man, as a young age man, also in the young body, to not try to fight that. What that means to those who might say, well, what is he saying? What I'm saying is, I like to see Ryan fight the weight that he's comfortable without giving anything up to make any other thing happen going forward. That is super fights or any other fight. Wherever he's comfortable at, up or where he's at, he should make that the foundation of building a Hall of Fame legacy. I think that when he realized that who he is at this particular weight class, without any stipulations, no excuse, no advantages, no disadvantages, I think he'll be back sooner than later. And I think the opportunity to correct a lot of things that he brought over to the amateurs. The defense, even though you didn't ask, based on his rounds of being in the fight, he still has to work on his defense. His defense should be tighter. It might not be that easy. And he might can't achieve that. And he got to actually live with it. But if I was asked by Ryan Garcia or family or trainers, coaches, teachers, what do I see, which most people will see? The defense has to be tight. And he has to at least make the honest attempt to be able to look at it, trust that it's not in his good. It's not in his good, I would say, future to fight with your head up when the action get the rolling and you leave yourself exposed. Those small but big things later, it'll cost you now. And it cost him for this big moment. That he's still young enough to come back, obviously, yes. He still believes, from what I heard in the dressing room, fire in his belly. He was upset. He apologizing to everybody, which we also let him know, you don't have to apologize to us. You know what you got to do. Are we with you? I am. Golden Boy with you also. But personally, yeah, I believe you have all that it takes to put this behind you and become great one day. But not now. You're not great now. So let's work towards being that. And if you believe it, then you got to work towards it.
You had to do it. You know, so you know better than anybody. You lost your first fight, lost your first title fight. So you know what it takes to get back. Thank you so much, Bernard. And if there's anything else you got to say, go ahead. But otherwise, you gave us more than enough time this morning, and we're very grateful. Thank you, Bernard.
Thank you, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good Sunday.
You too. Thank you, Bernard.
All right, bye.